Good morning, students. So today we are going to discuss a case on Uber. Okay, so you all know Uber is an famous riding app which has been very popular in the market. So and that has been developed using Node.js. So we'll now discuss about the case like how the application flow of the Uber and also how Node.js plays a role in developing Uber booking app. Okay, so we'll start.
I'm going to talk about the introduction of Node.js. So what Node.js actually is that Node.js is a JavaScript runtime environment. It allows JavaScript to run anywhere instead of limiting it only to Chrome. So what it brings is that we can create databases, read and write files, building APIs and other things. It also enables JavaScript to work on the backend. So how Node.js actually works is that traditional servers uses single process method. So when a process comes in, it only processes a single process at a time. But Node.js uses event-driven non-blocking architecture, which allows parallel computing, which enables writing apps like Uber, Ola to simultaneously contain using the applications without any hindrance. Thank you.
So before the development of Node.js, your JavaScript is running only on the server side, only on the client side. So now after the development of Node.js only, it is running on the server side, and we are easily developing APIs, web servers and web applications. So now JavaScript plays a major role in developing your modern web applications.
Because my role is front-end developer, I can design and do the user interfaces like the ride handling applications. It can be focused on the user can be pitch the rides and driver can be view the ride request, and the applications to be the source the information about the driver details and riding task and booking status, and it can be designed front HTML, CSS and JavaScript for the use the applications in the public web designs for the riding app.
So I am Rahul. My role designer is responsible for creating the user interface that's look and layout is clear, attractive, most attractive. UI designer. The UI UX designer is responsible for the application look and layout of the interface. The user can easily access the application. The user interface should be clear, attractive. The goal is to the goal of the designer is to design the interface to attract the user, and the UI UX designer create the can easily access the booking and accept the ride, and the user can see the customer driver details and the location, track the location of the driver. They focus on navigation and the user-friendly interface.
I'm Surya. I'm a backend developer. In backend, we use Node.js to create the server and manage the server. It handles the server-side logic. We also use Node.js to create the API, which helps the mobile application to communicate and connect with the server, so that we can handle the process like ride booking and updating the riding status, etc. And in database handling, the Node.js connects the server with the database, so that we can manage and retrieve the information like user information, riding information, updating status, etc. from the database. In ride processing, Node.js processes the ride request booking, and it sends them to the nearby drivers efficiently.
I talk about database engineer. The database engineer is responsible for The database engineer is responsible for managing how the data is stored and organized in the system. The database keeps important information such as user details and driver information and riding history. It also ensures the data stored securely and can be retrieved quickly whenever ride is booked or processed.
Hello, I am Tibagar. My role is tester. As a tester, I check whether the riding application work correctly. Then I check features like ride booking, driver matching, and payment process are work correctly. Then bug and performance testing. Then I identify the bug or error in the system and report the developer. Then I also perform performance testing to ensure whether the system works smoothly, even when many users can use this same at a time. Thank you.
So I conclude that Node.js is the best framework to use here, as it is simple, fast and reliable. It can also handle many users at the same time, which is best for ride booking and selecting. So why are we not choosing other frameworks? Is because other frameworks uses single pattern. That means when a process comes in, only one process can be processed at a time, which causes latency. But Node.js uses event-driven non-blocking architecture, which allows it to compute in parallel, which helps improve efficiency and increases reliability, which is our main concern in real-time booking apps like Uber. Thank you.
So I hope you all understood the concept behind Node.js framework. So can you tell the difference between developing a modern application by using just alone HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and developing the same application using frameworks like Node.js, React.js, and AngularJS? So can you tell the difference?
The normal HTML and CSS JavaScript are not handles for hold the data. It can be handles only the single mechanisms, but the Node.js and framework can be handle the asynchronous non-blocking mechanisms. It can be handle all the data to the riding app.
Okay, so since we are using a Node.js framework, it is basically an event-driven architecture. So we can handle all the requests in an asynchronous non-blocking manner. So whenever we are getting so many booking rides or booking requests, so it can be handled simultaneously while developing with an Node.js framework. So when we develop the same using normal languages, so we cannot handle the request. It can be handled only in an asynchronous mechanism. Okay. So what are the latest UI UX tools used in the market?
Adobe XD and Figma are the latest tools used in UI UX designing. Figma is cloud-based UI UX designing tool, and Adobe XD is used for designing and prototyping mobile applications.